Check this out. This appears to be your average every day of the 1900s. Notebook, 5-subject, wide ruled. Your mom bought this for you for back to school night. That's exactly what this is. Guaranteed my mom bought this in the 1900s. But what it became, that's the point of the story. This became my songbook. This is where I wrote all of my song ideas for the past quarter of a century. 2019, I've got a couple toddlers around, not much time. I grabbed this thing and started flashing back, started looking at some of the memories in here, and I'm like, man, I wrote a lot of half songs about not being able to write songs. And so I thought, you know what? That's brilliant. I should write another song about the songbook that contains the songs that I could never finish. Genius idea, but I never finished it until now. So what I did is I took the first ever riff that I recorded. I would take this exact, don't know why I still have it, but the fact is I do still have this microphone that I got from my Gateway 2000 computer that I took to college. I'd stick that right in the sound hole of my guitar and just jam out and try to make up stuff, make up intros and everything. So I made this up. Yeah, it sounds pretty terrible, right? But we are in the future now. This amazing technology called AI. I took that and I took this song and I mashed it together. So you can hear the intro here. Open up that old songbook once more. All the pages are dusty and torn. I can barely recognize the writing. It's just like mine.
I can barely recognize the writing looks just like mine.
All right, here's another one. This is a fun one. In college, sometime 2004-ish, I remember this very clearly. I was sitting in my apartment, the room in my apartment, playing guitar, and Jamie, my wife, was in there, and I was complaining to her about how I can't write a song. And she literally transcribed what I said. It says, I've used up all my ideas. Try to write a song about nothing. Stupid. That's so stupid. I quit. This is dumb. Then it says, no talking, just guitar playing. So she, being a journalism major, told me that it's easy to write a song. You just write words that rhyme and, whatever. So we start doing this, like, whose line is it anyway thing. So she'd write something, then I'd write something that rhymes, or vice versa. And we went all the way down. And it didn't make a lot of sense, or really any sense, to be honest. So I took that here in September 2025 and came up with a chorus. And then I took this other song this instrumental that I made up in 2007 that sounded kind of insane. And I never thought it would ever have lyrics or come to life, and I put them together, and this is what I got.
How do I try to explain the way you make me feel inside? It's as if I'm stuck in a world right in between these lines.
All right, here's another one. This one is called The Days. I actually did finish it. I fully recorded it. And it sounds old. It doesn't sound like this, so I put it back. And some remixes on it, some tweaks, remixes. Here's what I got. So here's that song. And 2006.
Think about the time I saw you from a distance. You weren't aware even of my existence. Bring back the days with the butterflies in me. Bring back the jitters and feelings of weak knees. Bring back nervousness. Bring back uneasy. Bring back
this one I thought was really cool. I found a voice recording that I had from 2021. Sometimes I'll just play something and it just stays another half song on my phone. And so I pulled that off and I started listening to it, and I'm like, oh, I really like the melody and the chords sound cool. And I was just mumbling stuff or kind of humming. And it sounded like I started off saying, I will always run to you. So that's where this song came from. All right, this is Capo 2 on a baritone, B minor, A, G, D. This is just for a melody. I have no idea what I'm singing. When I heard it put together, man, it gave me goosebumps. It just sounded so cool. Like there's this song that had been sitting on my phone and just came to life.
I will always run to you. You are faithful, strong, and true.
I wanna tell the world you saved,
But I can't find the words to say.
All right, thanks for listening to my stupid stories. All of the songs that I put out there, I do have stories about each and every one of them. I put something of me inside of them. Lyrics, riffs, melodies, chord progressions. They're not just all AI. They are a piece of me, and I feel like they're my songs. I had so much fun making them. I felt so creative, and most importantly, I actually got to finish songs. So I hope you take a minute to check them out and tell me what you think.